Hey guys, Justin here. Welcome you to otakusgeeks.com Essential Anime. We are on episode 14, you guys. Man, it's been one hell of a ride. So today I want to talk about the first anime movie I've ever saw, and it's definitely an essential anime. It's going to be a live action movie, eventually, adapted by America. So, what is this movie I speak of? Well, it is no other than Akira. And why is Akira essential? Well, first, I'll get into that in a second, but as always, here's a brief synopsis. In 1988, the landmark anime film Akira by director Katsuhiro Otomo defined the cutting edge of anime around the world. By today's standards, Akira remains a landmark achievement in cell animation and retains the explosive impact of its highly detailed animation and intensely violent saga of power and corruption. Childhood friends Tetsuo and Kaneda, a motorcycle gang, encounters a military operation to retrieve an escaped experiment subject. The military captures Tetsuo and conducts experiments on him that unleash his latent physical psychic abilities. But when these new powers rage out of control, Tetsuo lashes out at the world that has oppressed him. This is a must. Haven't seen Akira? What are you doing? Seriously, like, you call yourself an otaku and you have not seen Akira? Anyway, why is Akira such an important film? Well, think about it. Akira is one of the first anime films to popularize here for us in the United States. Akira, when people think of anime, especially in the United States, you know, people in my generation, us 80s babies, we usually talk about Akira the first time, you know, you think of anime. It's either Akira or Dragon Ball Z. So with Akira, it's just the way the movie was, just the way it was structured. For a lot of us, it wasn't something that we've seen before. It was violent. It had a great script, brilliant acting, and just the animation to use cel shaded, not to mention, of course, 2D hand-drawn animation. It was out of this world. The way it was just presented when it first dropped, it was just like, oh my God, this is a complete masterpiece. And it's such a moving story as well, and a tragic story when you really think about it, because you have two childhood friends, orphans, I believe, Kaneda and Tetsuo. These kids, they grew up in the streets. These guys are best friends. They look out for each other. And unfortunately, not to give spoilers away, the relationship goes sour when Tetsuo is captured by the government and he's, unleashes his new psychic abilities, and it kind of makes Tetsuo a little crazy. So just to see that relationship dynamic of those two characters, not to mention the characters around, such as Kei and Kodori, and just a lot of more characters in there, and it just really works. From just the story, the production, the music, once again, is amazing, and it has one of the best opening sequences in an anime when it comes to that first motorcycle ride. Just the visuals, to this day, it still holds up compared to a lot of CG anime. This still holds up. It is a complete classic. I have no complaints when it comes to English dub or Japanese dub. I think both versions just are complete delight. I think Kaneda was one of the highlights. They did redub it. This is the first dub. I did not hear, I think Funimation redubbed it. I'm not sure. But they did recently redub it, and for the Blu-ray. I have not watched it yet, but I really just prefer the original English dub because there's so much passion in this one, and just the way the story is, the visuals, and look how cool this cover is. Look how cool Kaneda is, the bikes, just the world of Akira is just amazing. And definitely, you guys, a must-have from the visuals, the music, the production, the theme of life, and it's just one of the greatest anime movies ever made. It's definitely a 2 thumbs up. This is a must-have in your collection. This actually should have been episode 1, but definitely is worthy of being in your essential anime collection. This is Justin from otakusgeeks.com saying later days.